Wait. I have a question. Are you a virgin? You're traditionally a virgin.
Are you a virgin?
I said in that aspect. I'm not going to comment on me being a virgin or not. But what I'm going to say is every human being should be able to cook.
She's a hybrid of tradition and modernization.
I'm a person that survives. You know, I need to cook to survive.
Can I ask Mr. Tate something, right? Right, I'm going to ask you something.
Sure.
Right, because I can't. I don't like bullshit, right? And there's certain people that I can't even bear talking to, right? So I'm going to talk to him because so far he's talking sense.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's giving pick me.
Right. Who said pick me? Listen, who just said pick me?
They want me. Don't look at me.
I said it's giving pick me. Because we're having a whole conversation.
Listen,
and you're like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr. Tate.
Hang on a minute. I've been with my man for 32 years.
Clap for yourself.
32 years. I don't need to clap for myself because I'm happy. I'm not here. And what I was going to ask him, right, is how would you think a woman? Would you think that woman? Would you think that woman? Who's calm down? I'm loud. I'm naturally. You don't want to hear me shout. Anyway, Mr. Tate, like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted, right? Now, is this your idea of a woman that you think deserves a man? I'm here, single,
Facts.
but I'm looking. I'm here. I'm like taking, if you want to hook me up, let me know. And I just want anybody, but choose. How does that make you feel? What is that kind of woman that you think deserves a man?
Well, he's a top G. You can't be asking him this question.
But you don't want top G's, isn't it?
We're mere mortals, Auntie.
Speak for yourself. I'm no mere mortal.
I'm a mere mortal in his presence.
Because nobody
Come on now.
Now, you're probably wondering why I shared this video. The reason why I shared it is because, one, Pearl did that. Her live debate with Tate was amazing. I watched the whole entire thing, and I don't watch people's lives. They're too fucking long. I don't watch any YouTubers, I'm being honest. But all I gotta say is Auntie Jenny, top tier. I have something to say to the black woman next to her. It really bothers me watching women like her call grown-ass women who are married a pick-me. Like, that pick-me stuff is so annoying. What are you, 5? Are we in high school? Like, it's giving, you're like a child. Like, it's sad that you women will listen to your dumb friends who are ran through, have no good relationships, but you'll listen to them all day long. You'll take advice from bitches who will make you single and keep you single. But a grown woman who's been in a 32-year relationship, let me say that again, a 32-year relationship, marriage, you have the nerve to disrespect her and get mad and call her a pick-me. That's disrespectful when she's trying to educate you. Now, I know you might take her as yelling and me as yelling, but it's called passionate. It comes from a place of love. When somebody knows a little bit more than you, it's nice to hear somebody's opinion. You're not always right, ladies. We can't critique you. A man can't critique you. So where the hell are you going to get? How are you going to become accountable? How will you learn? Exactly. And you guys, I say this over and over again. Women will talk to other women and just try to respond, just to be right, just to have the next word. That girl wasn't even listening to Auntie Jenny. And that woman is full of wisdom. I'm not understanding where women get this entitled, I'm the shit, I'm a whole 10. It needs to stop. It really does. Because if somebody cannot sit down and critique you without you getting upset, how are we going to learn? How are we going to get better? Especially because you're single. And in the beginning of the show, if you watched the live, the girl said, I'm single, and they all are looking. So I'm not understanding why you're not taking advice from her. So make it make sense. It doesn't seem like you stand on your word. You're saying you want a man. You're saying you're single. Now she's giving you advice. And you're calling her a pick-me. And then on top of that, you're yelling at her. If you watch the thing, that girl was yelling the whole entire time. Not once did I see her not be argumentative. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying what I see. I can see why she's single, y'all. The way she was yelling and screaming at everybody, she's very combative. She doesn't even want to learn. Like, how do you think a man's going to want to put up with that or even want to be with you for that matter? You're hard to be around. I'm sorry, but I'm just seeing what I see on TV or on YouTube. So I'm like, dude, like, I'm not understanding what was the point of going on there if you're not going to retain information and listen. You know what's also sad? You're in a room with Top G. I hope that you even listened to half of the stuff he said because honestly, you guys, when I was watching that live, I learned a lot. I really did. And that makes me have a lot more standards for myself when it comes to men. Thank you, Tate, because your level of education and your level of wisdom is unreal. Like, it is unreal. The way he talks, the way he speaks, the way he carries himself. Wow. I look at him in a whole different light, even though I already did like Andrew Tate. But Auntie Jenny, I'm riding with you and Pearl because watching this podcast and seeing the way that the women were, I'm like, oh my God. I know for a fact now, guys, I have a traditional mindset. I was raised by grandparents, so when I see these modern day women talk the way that they do and have a I, me mindset, but you want a man, It's not making any sense at all. You're not going to find a man arguing and screaming. Please understand this. Men are going to choose the woman who wants peace over arguments any day. Men are going to choose the woman who wants peace instead of chaos. Why would he want to be with you when you're arguing and yelling? Really think about that. He has enough going on in the day. So, like I said, ladies, please, I would take advice from women like Auntie Jenny because she's married. I even seen her Instagram. She be cooking and all that. Like, if you want to be a wife, take advice from women who are wives. Not your crusty nose friends who literally be sucking it every weekend and have a new boo every other day. That's the advice you're getting from your friends? Please. And half the time your friends are jealous. Half the time your friends don't even want you in a relationship. Please, I don't save it. Go to a therapist, seek a professional, or go to somebody who's been married for decades. I'm sorry. This whole conversation, like her calling, I can't believe she called an older woman a pick-me at this grown age. Wow, that says a lot about her character. She was giving real immature at that point. Like, I'm sorry. There's a lot of grown women who have little kid mindsets.